Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And tonight we've got the Los Angeles Sparks playing against the Dallas Wings. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Schwartz and Ryan Banafitemi.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Perry. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Knowing how confident these teams are behind the arc, I bet the 3 ball will be flying in this one.
And when that's the case, it really comes down to which team is making them, not just taking them.
Yeah, and they'll both be making them, I think, at a steady clip. These players shoot it so freely because they've got the green light.
And that's good as she hits both shots.
And after years of rebuilding, the Wings saw major progress last season.
Well, it's pretty simple, Blake. You have to hit on those high picks, and the Wings did with top 5 selections, Saku Sabali and Enrique Ngumawale. But you also have to be patient. It takes a long time to build a winner.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Now here's Ngumawale. D right on her. Lopez Seneschal outside. Sabali, 6 to shoot. Over court queen. And the basket by Sabali.
Using her length to find her shot inside. Sabali is a real threat on the interior.
Here's Mrs. Incredible.
McCowan with the rebound.
And it's the Wings ball. It's a 3-point game. Outside Ngumawale. The 3-pointer is on target.
What a score. Ngumawale is a primetime threat to shoot off the catch.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Queen. Good.
Here's Uzan.
Inside. Here's McCowan. Got a hand on it. Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Now here's Ngumawale.
It's Lou Lopez Seneschal on the wing.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Picked away.
Here's Uzan.
Here's McCowan. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Shot high post. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Outside Ngumawale. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound by the Sparks.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
And there's the foul. It'll go on court queen. That is her first foul of the game.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yeah, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Uzan.
Outside Sabali. No one near her. And Bell pulls it down. The Sparks with the lead. Here's court queen. Another one falls for the Sparks.
Such a tough assignment for the defender.
Look, she just doesn't have the size to be very effective in that matchup.
This is Incredible with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Court Queen. A huge slam. Man, the perfect end to that fast break.
She wasn't going to wait around for help on that break.
No chance. And how about that solo performance, just going all the way?
And great camera work showing up on that AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Uzan.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's Agumbawale with the three. No good there.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
That one, good for two.
They're doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
Yeah, and that's the key right there. Consistency. They'll stay in control of this game if they stick with the game plan and don't waste possession.
Absolutely.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for her, and she's just creating good opportunities. And when you do that, you can convert.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Boss.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're locked in right now, really making the most out of their possessions.
I love the game plan from this coach early.
There's Agumbawale with the three.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
For all the success Agumbawale has had in the WNBA, her heroics at the college level still really stand out.
Absolutely. Her buzzer beater to win the national title in 2020 is a magical moment. And it was no layup. We're talking about a fadeaway three with the defender all over her.
Now here's Sabali. She's got 5. The shot is good, and so is her shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
What handles? She broke the defense down to the ground with that move.
Tipped. Sabali with the steal.
Here's Uzan.
She's guarded by Court Queen. For 3. Lopez Seneschal, that's good.
Good recognition from Agumbawale. She's more than capable of understanding when her teammates are wide open.
Here's the 3. Shot's good by Bell.
3 points.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Here's Uzan.
Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Screen by McCowan.
Agumbawale from long range. The Sparks grab the miss.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
Out to the wing. Here's Bell. Hold the shot a little left, but the bounce goes her way.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Now here is McCowan.
For Boss. And can't cash in from close range. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Sabali down low. She's guarded by Court Queen.
Here's Uzan.
Will it go? It's deflected. Now here is Queen, defended by Lopez Seneschal.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
Agumbawale. The layup off target.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. It's stolen. To the middle. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Here's Queen. 11 points in the game. Court Queen, that's good.
They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach. Pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim. And they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
Now here is McCowan.
And it's Sabali missing. And here's Boss. And she goes in for the dunk.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
And Agunbowale gets it to go.
Yeah, she gets that shot to fall, but she is still 2 for 9 for the game. It's just been a rough first quarter for her.
And the shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Now here's Agunbowale. She's got 6.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Here's Bell. She makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start her game.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Agunbowale makes it off the glass.
Just like all the best guards, the elite guards in the world, Arike Ogunbowale finds ways to score inside.
A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now here's Sabali. 9 points in the game. Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball.
We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Way too many.
Smooth sailing for the Sparks. Now Queen. And she throws it down with one hand. Slamma-jamma bing bong.
The one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's her hand doing the slamming.
You're right. She is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, that's part of what makes her unique, right? That combination of power and polish.
The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Sparks on top, up by 16. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
Not too much trouble for them in the rebounding department as they really dominate the glass.
Yeah, they flexed their muscle down low and really limited second chances.
Sheldon with it. Segrist outside. Sheldon. No good with the triple.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open, and maybe that's why she missed.
Pass to Queen. Shoots from 12. And that one hits back iron. Sheldon outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Here's Queen. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Lopez Seneschal. No good on that shot. Good work defensively, Rakia Jackson. Here's Queen. Brown grabs the board. Lopez Seneschal outside. Kuia. Here's Sheldon. Off target from outside. Now here is Queen. 13 points in this game. That's no good. That miss makes her 5 for 11 from the field. Lopez Seneschal. That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Queen, shot is good.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Segrist outside. Pass to Sheldon. Here's Brown. To the inside. Here's Guia. Azare Stevens with some nice D. Here's Queen. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
From that in-between range, they've been the much hotter shooting team.
Well, when you knock down those jumpers, it really just opens up everything else.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Lopez Seneschal outside. Brown. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line. She'll be shooting her first free throw of the game. And about midway through the regular season now, the top teams starting to distinguish themselves.
Yeah, usually, we have a pretty good idea of who the contenders are, but so much can change in a flash in the WNBA.
Whether it's a hot streak or a tough injury, you never know what is going to shake up these standings.
Always great to see bigs who can hit from the charity stripe, and Brown definitely fits that mold.
Well done to finish that one off.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now here's Sheldon. Guarded closely. Here's Segrist. Stevens grabs the board.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Brown. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. Pass to Segrist. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Sheldon outside. Rebound by the Sparks.
She thought she had a clear path to the hoop, but great work by the D to cut her off.
A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Segrist outside. Pass to Kuia. Sheldon outside. Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown puts the move on. Basket counts.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
And here's Queen. From downtown, makes that one fall. It's her 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
She's certainly heating up from outside, and that's now her 3rd 3-ball for the game. 2nd this quarter. Watch out.
Now here's Brown. She's got 5. Down low. Misses the fallback J. Here's Stevens. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Another 3 for the Sparks.
The three-pointers are starting to add up. That's her 3rd of the quarter, and it brings her to 4 on the game.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Segrist. Here's Sheldon. And she drops in the layup off glass.
She was 1 step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Smooth sailing for the Sparks.
The 5th overall pick in the 2024 draft, 5'10" guard, J.C. Sheldon.
Yeah, she grew up and played basketball in the state of Ohio. And Sheldon went high in the draft because she could hit threes, run point, and is a very good point of attack defender. Got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once she came up with the steal, she went straight on the attack.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, guys. Go hard to the bucket. Don't let them get set up on defense.
Now here's Brown. And here's Sheldon. Brown sets a screen. Sheldon misses. Now here is Queen. She's tightly guarded. And the layup's good off the glass.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
Pass to Brown. And here's Segrist. This one for 3. Offensive board. The shot by Brown, no good.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
This incredible can't get it to go. So it's Dallas now. Now Brown. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Segrist. Goes up on the wing. The Sparks grab the miss. Queen with the ball. 28 points for her.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
Defensively, they've been unable to shut down the most important part of the court, Brian, the middle.
Yeah, and the point totals in the paint are tilted heavily against them now.
2 minutes.
Now here's Sheldon. She's got 7. Segrist outside. Brings it from beyond the arc.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
The Sparks call timeout. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
This is incredible.
McCowan with the rebound.
Up top, Lopez Seneschal. Queen covering. Wasted no time on that one.
You know, they started the game shooting well from outside. I'm a bit surprised they haven't continued to test the hot hand from out there.
Yeah, test the hot hand. You're right. I say strap some wings on that basketball and let those triples fly.
Here's Uzan. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. Pass to Sabali.
Now here is McCowan.
To the paint. Sabali gets the bucket.
Fantastic dish from McCowan. Easy hoop for the team. Love it when a center can move the ball.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And that one drops for her.
She's having quite the quarter here, shooting the ball really well, and just an impressive performance on all cylinders.
Now here's Sabali. 11 points in the game. It's tipped. Now here's Boss. Powered down with both hands.
She powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Yeah, she loves to attack the rim.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play opportunity. One free throw coming up. She's getting her first free throw attempt of the game here.
Tiara McCowan, shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
There you go, baby.
So it's the Sparks now. 22 was their biggest lead. Shoots from the high post. That's short off the rim. Now here's Agumbawale. Boss defending. Shoots from the line. Agumbawale, no good. Here's Court Queen. And it's good from the elbow. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Sparks ahead, just dominating this one. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going, and what has been a runaway of a game so far. Queen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, the threes have been falling for her at an incredible rate. That first half, absolutely ridiculous.
And here in the second, she's got to just keep taking them and keep making them. There is no reason for her to stop.
So it's Dallas now. Here's Uzan. Pass to Lopez Seneschal.
And here's McCowan.
There's a screen by McCowan. There's Agunbowale with the three.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Boom! She jams it straight down.
Well, they've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. She's provided almost all the offense.
Nice angle there on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Dallas now. Here's Uzan. Sinks the triple.
I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Down low. Here's Boss. Again, the Sparks good for two.
They're doing a terrific job of getting the ball inside, attacking the paint. That's an area, and it's a key area on the court that they've controlled.
Yeah, once they identified what an edge they had inside, they just continued to attack.
And that one's good.
They're not settling. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these free runs to the rim. It's just too easy.
Basket good.
Intelligent ball movement from Satou Sabally gets the ball to her wide-open teammate.
And for Satou Sabally, her third season was a good one. She was named the 2023 Most Improved Player.
Yeah, going from 11 to 18 points per game, looking much more comfortable offensively. Sabally, first team All-WNBA, one of the 5 best players in the league.
No one covering.
They just continue to splash those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. You can't keep giving up that many points behind the arc. What a passing display she's putting on.
She is spoiling us today. Just another incredible assist for the highlight reel, and the reel is getting quite long.
Now here is McCowan. Defense right on her. Agunbowale good.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. 16 points for her. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now here's Lopez Seneschal. Queen covering. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Mrs. Incredible.
Well, you know, a little contact doesn't really go a long way against Sabally. She'll battle against anyone, anytime.
The first one falls. Well, if you wanted to give someone an example of a new era big, Satou Sabally certainly fits the bill.
Well, she's 6'4", but she can really shoot it from deep, and what a great shot blocker she is as well. Sabally moves like a guard, a huge matchup problem.
No good on the second free throw. And here are the Sparks now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Bell. Yes, once again. And she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes.
Great communication between teammates there.
And the Wings call time here. And looking around the league, Brian, which team do you think has the best young core?
Oh, this is an easy one. I'm going with the franchise that has the last 2 #1 overall picks, the Indiana Fever.
Yeah, and those 2 fit so well. Leah Boston dominating the paint, Caitlin Clark on the perimeter. Good luck stopping that pick and roll.
On defense, the Sparks. Back to Sabali. Who's on? The three. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Sparks. Boss with it. Picked up by Sabali. Here's Queen. Goes up high for the two-hand dunk.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Now here's Sabali. 12 points for her. McCowan, no good. Pass to Bell. Now Mrs. Incredible. Takes the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Now here's Lopez Seneschal. She's got 6. Sabali, no good. To the middle. Boss. McCowan defending. That one goes. Count it.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They play terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Here's Uzan. She's got 8. Over to the left wing. Now here is McCowan. Not a lot of room. Lopez Seneschal. The Wings with another miss. And here's Mrs. Incredible. She's got 19. Tanked in off the glass.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Here's Sabali. Gets that one to fall. That's her 6th field goal, and she has shot the ball 12 times.
And once Sabali gets on a roll, she's so tough to slow down. I love how aggressive she looks tonight.
A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible. Dallas with the ball. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Agumbawale. 10 points for her. Clock at 4. Who's on? Shot clock violation.
Sparks ball. Substitution on the court.
So it's the Sparks now. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
A long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
There's no way she's going to mess that one up.
2 hands are always better than 1, Tim.
Now here's Sabali. 14 points for her. Lopez Seneschal. That one falls. A great assist by Saju Sabali.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. She's got 25. The tray. It's rebounded by Sabali.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
First team foul.
J.C. Sheldon picks it up.
At the line for the away team. Number 6. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And she makes the first. And the Wings making a change here. Both good at the line. Pass to Brown. And here's Segrist, guarded by Jackson. Sheldon outside. Maddie Segrist for three. Rebound by the Sparks.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Sheldon. She has 7. Nice move. And she lays it up and in.
That's incredibly poor defensive awareness. She's one player you don't want to give up any space to.
Outside Clarendon. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Stolen by Kuia. Now Sheldon. 9 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
McCowan with the ball. Inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and we'll shoot 2 at the line.
At the line for Dallas, Maddie Segrist. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on both. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. She has 29. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, does it?
Brings a tear to my eye.
Yeah, Tim, well, you can never throw it down like that, but it looks fun, doesn't it? And trust me, if you need to learn how, I can teach you some lessons after this game.
Now here's Segrist. She's got 7. Jackson pulls it in. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. She's covered by Brown.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Here's Dallas now. To the inside. Back to Sheldon. Deflects the pass. Pass to Brown. Sheldon connects from three-point range.
Yeah, she certainly is not the one to blame for them being in the hole today. She's been right on the money.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. 33 points for her. Bucket is good.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Sheldon with it. Clarendon covering. Pass to Segrist. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCowan. That one's in, coming off the assist from Maddie Segrist.
They're not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. And they had a lot more attempts in the first half. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than a few of those in her time.
Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, nobody, and I mean nobody, wanted to be the player to end up on the wrong side of that poster. And Tim, I know that you know a thing or two about ending up on the wrong side of the poster.
And the shot goes in.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Outside Clarendon. Right wing. Shoots. Miss incredible. Can't get it to go. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Sparks on top, running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Here's McDonald. Jackson outside. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land.
Nice feed by McDonald. A new school. Score first guard. She does have great passing skills, though.
Sheldon outside. Pass to Brown. Back to Sheldon. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the strike for two. That one's on Stevens. And one thing we can all agree on, we are fired up for the WNBA to come to the Bay Area in 2025.
100%. I mean, I grew up in the Bay Area. It's something I've always wanted, a WNBA team here in the Bay. Everybody has always wanted that.
And it's going to be a party at Chase Center. I can't wait to see this team get to action, and I know I'll be there opening day.
And she knocks down the first one. And so she hits both.
I like how they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half despite the deficit.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Tim, right? I mean, Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
You got to force the issue when you're down, as you were saying.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Now here's Sheldon. Segrist outside. Pass to Brown. Here's Kuia. Shot clock at 5. Brink grabs the miss. Jackson outside. Over Sheldon. Jackson, no good. And here's Segrist. Brown with it. Good, and the assist goes to Maddie Segrist.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Here's Jackson. Again, Rikia Jackson missing. Segrist right side. Offensive rebound. Here's Kuia. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Second team foul. At the line for your Dallas Wings, Awa Kuia. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one misses, so she goes 1 for 2. And Brian, teams always benefit from having a reliable veteran around, and Azurá Stevens definitely fits that mold.
Yeah, a seasoned player who has won a championship. Stevens knows what it takes to win at the highest level, and she can set the tone on the floor for her younger teammates.
Now here's Sheldon. It falls through, making her 6 for 11 in this contest.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Here's Jackson. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul.
That's on Maddie Segrist.
At the line for the away team, Rikia Jackson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. So it's Dallas now. Pass to Brown. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And here's Brown. Clock at 6. Now Segrist puts up a 3. Brink grabs the miss.
She's not exactly killing them from deep. I mean, she had 1 3 ball in the first half, yes, but still none here in the second.
Sheldon outside. Pass to Brown. Out to the left wing. To the paint. Sheldon gets the bucket. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Jackson. Misses the 3. Brown with it. Off with the layup. Outside Brink. Here's Clarendon. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's the Wings with the ball. Sheldon with it. Stevens covering. Cameron Brink, get that out. Here's Jackson. That 3 off the mark.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Brown. Segrist. Now here's Sheldon. That one's in, coming off the assist from Maddie Segrist.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
On the wing, Rikia Jackson. Covered by Segrist. The Sparks, no good that time either.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Kuia. A special move before the shot.
You're making things far too easy for her if you let her get the ball that deep in the post.
Agreed. I couldn't have said it any better myself. You know, you got to do work early and keep her out of that spot.
And the Sparks call time here. teams deciding to change it up. Now McDonald. The three, and it's good. Rakia Jackson for three.
Great trip down the floor. McDonald working it to an uncovered player. Smart basketball.
Here's Uzan. Pass to Gugawale. Plenty of space. The Sparks grab the miss.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Here's Jackson. Cans the shot from the wing.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
Here's Uzan. Guarded by McDonald. Uzan misses. Jackson outside. The three ball. Satu Sabali comes up with the board. Dallas with the ball. Pass to Uzan. Fires high post. And she hits the jumper for two.
She's pouring it on in the second half. Really a much better showing than she had before the break.
Outside Stevens. Jackson drops in the tray.
She wasn't able to get her name on the score sheet in the first half, but here in the second half, she looks like she's in her comfort zone.
Here's Uzan. Screen by McCowan. Up top, Sabali. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. From the wing, and the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
Here's Dallas now. Outside Agunbawale. Uzan. Pass to McCowan. Here's Sabali. Add another field goal to her total. Makes it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. Jackson outside. Shoots over Lopez Seneschal. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Sabali. Beyond the arc. That doesn't go either for Satu Sabali. Pass to Jackson. There's the three. The rebound by the wings. Outside Agunbawale.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lopez Seneschal. Here's Uzan. There's a screen by McCowan. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Uzan. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Sabali has a real nose for the boards. She gets the rebound and sends it right back up and in.
Satu Sabali comes up with the board. And it's the Wings ball. There's Agunbawale with the three. They get it again. The three is up. She's off on that one.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Pass to Lopez Seneschal. The second effort. And Brink brings down the board. And it's the Sparks ball. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Guarded now by Agunbawale. Sabali with it. Lets it go from 11, and she knocks down the jumper.
A good shooter with even better footwork. You can't let Sabali get too comfortable from mid-range.
Jackson right side. Shoots over Lopez Seneschal. Again, Rakia Jackson missing. Here's Dallas now. Outside Agunbowale. She gets it in there.
Well, their offense is kicking the gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively, but too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
3.
Here's Uzan, guarded by McDonald. Pass to Agunbowale. Inside, tipped away. Here's McCowan. Azare Stevens with the block. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like you're cooking with your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
And that's a wrap, everyone.